will be speaking about a video about no pain, no gain. Okay, so you gotta hear this about no pain, no gain. Okay, and here's the things that I will be speak the positive about that, because you have to know what the positive with that, what's benefit with that, what is good for your body that needs to do. And also I'll go speak negative about it. That means I'll go speak something like negative things that you need to be aware of, or you won't destroy your body or end up lead to death. Okay, because it's a serious thing when it comes to negative. Okay, now I'll go speak the positive about no pain, no gain. It relatively in fitness, also in martial arts. And literally, you have to feel the muscle sore or burn when you do this fitness activity or martial arts activities. As far as the fitness activities, like when you do push-ups, you should feel on your arms. Also, you should be feeling your chest and side of shoulder inside. If you feel that burn, you did it right, right? Sit-ups, when you feel that stomach burn every single time, means you did it right. Squats, when you feel those legs that burns, you did absolutely right. That means there is no pain, no gain. So fitness is easy, right? Any of you like huff and puff and stamina training, like running, other cardio stuff, jump roping, you end up huffing and puffing, that means you did it right. Therefore, there's no pain, no gain. Things that you never do before, but yet you feel the next day, oh, I am sore. That thing called no pain, no gain. It also comes to stretching too. When you stretch, when you feel that muscle stretch, you don't have to be overstretched. I'm going to talk about negativity about that in a minute, like a little later with that. But for stretching, when you feel that stretch, that means you did it absolutely right. It's very important to stretch. You're feeling that stretch. That way you know you're doing it right. And I know people out here say, I feel hurt and this and that. When you feel the hurt, when you feel that burning, that could restrict you. People who listen to this message, you did it right. You in the right direction. I want you to keep that right direction. Don't give up on that. When you feel that burn, that don't mean you give up on that. Unless like you can't do it anymore, you know what I'm saying? That's a different story. But if you feel that burns, you should know you did it right. Okay? Because that literally requires a lot of discipline if you want to gain something greater. Gain athletic, wherever that is you do. And also when it comes to martial arts, there's times that you feel the muscle, like good pain. I want a good pain, you know what I'm saying? Like when you feel muscles like so sore. When you come to do stance training, like relatively than to squat training. Stance training, when you hold this stuff but you feel that, you know you're doing it right. You knew you're doing it right. When you feel certain muscles burning, like when you throw a kick or a punch, you knew you did it right. And I encourage you to have a good pain. That's why there is no pain, no gain. In a positive matter, you have to have a good pain. If you do not have the good pain, guess what? You cannot gain nothing out of that. That's what they call no pain, no gain for the reason. As far as for children, as parents listen to this, Hercules around like when I was like, oh man, I forgot how old I am. That very popular exists. But when Hercules came out, Disney's Hercules, I recommend, as for the parents as well, repeat that again, as parents as well, want to make sure you recommend your children to watch the Disney's movie called Hercules, because that has a great meaning behind the movie, especially words, especially Hercules from being a scrawny all the way into muscle. Even though Hercules is a fantasy, I get it, but the meaning is there. I love that meaning. What I like about this is Hercules alone, with no pain, no gain. Once again, he went from scrawny to big muscle. You don't have to get big muscle like Hercules, but you could get strong muscle, like similar like Hercules are. Also, they say that word, no pain, no gain. They talk about these words a lot. That, like, Hercules is famous for get stronger, to do something to be strong with. So I recommend you watch that cartoon, Disney's Hercules. It's a great meaning behind that movie, okay? As far as adults, maybe teenagers, okay? Mature teenagers, I recommend you to watch Rocky. The Rocky movie, you know? I like 1, 2, and 3, maybe 4. Rocky Balboa. I recommend you watch that movie, because what I like about this movie, that training alone, the fitness alone is good. As far as a fight concerned, I do not like it, because he take too many punches. But anyways, as far as a training concern, I really like it. I really like that way to work out wise, because that movie alone is like, gives you great workout, and also shows sign of there's no pain, no gain. And I love that training rather than main event boxing match in that one. So far as fitness level, I promote that. Once you get stronger, you can push yourself further. That I recommend you to watch that, because it has a great meaning there. As far as and it's very important to have no pain, no gain. When you feel burn, you feel sore the next day, you did it right. Especially become an athlete, what you do. Become a martial artist. Become a fitness. That required to be fit. Another thing too, for people who practice martial arts, people who really want martial arts, okay? If you want to become a martial artist, that's what literally you have to do. You have to be a very athletic, fit. You have to be very athletic the way you move. And you have to be an excellent martial artist. All three stuff you need. Athletic, fit, very athletic the way you move, and also excellent martial arts. For example, Bruce Lee, he worked their butt off hard. He's one of the most self-motivated martial artists ever live out there. And he loves to go extra miles. Here's another thing too about no pain, no gain. If you feel like you got strong, you feel like getting too strong, and go extra mile, go for it. Because with the extra mile alone is a great attitude that will gain your martial arts into the highest level. That's what literally Bruce Lee did. Is good. Is self-motivation. He's one of the most self-motivated martial artists ever live. And that's part of the reason why I was heavily inspired by him. Now, let's go to negative about no pain, no gain. That you need to be aware of and stay away from that. And let me tell you an example about marathon runners. Okay? There are marathon runners out here, never run a marathon in their whole life. Yet, they end up running a marathon without prep for it. And guess what happened? Marathon runner end up dead. Died from maybe heart attack or over lungs or something. Who knows? They died from that. That teaches you a lesson there is you should not overdo it. Another thing too, I go give you a good example. Bruce Lee might overdo their martial arts. They might overdo it. That's what literally he died from, is overdo it. Yeah. So, negative about the no pain, no gain, that you need to be aware of and careful of that. You don't overtrain. You got to be aware of overtrain. And the no pain, no gain, like if you push yourself too hard, you overdo it, and you don't know yourself where you're at, chances are and it leads to something serious injuries that we don't want. Another thing too, reason why no pain, no gains is negative about that is when you do something way too strenuous, that something's not comfortable for you. Well, you have to know your body, okay? You have to know your body. If your body feel like too much for you, that time you have to stop. Know when to stop. And go with your own level. That's the best. Let's say push-up. There's people out here I see, they can't even do push-ups that low. They can't go that low, but yet they feeling it. And if you go pretty low like this, keep it there, okay? But later down the road, you end up low this way, keep it there. Keep working that. Once you get stronger, bam. Means don't overdo it. See yourself a level at of this, so you won't hurt yourself. Many times, person don't have that. Especially in the gym where people bench press too much weight without knowing where they're at, and all of a sudden, bench press, fell, and killed them. This is serious right here. Stuff that you need to be careful. It's the same thing. Another thing too, jump into swimming pool versus jump into ocean. If you jump in the ocean, it's like a dangerous thing. If you don't know how to swim, you end up get drowned for that. If you don't know how to swim and you end up going deep in without knowing it, guess what? You go get drowned. So what I'm saying is, you have to know where your body's at. Because your body is very delicate, no matter who you are. No matter if you're a very high level athlete, no matter if you're an excellent martial artist, no matter if you are this, your body's very delicate. You need to know when to stop. Another thing too, negative about no pain, no gain. If you look at karate practitioners, you know, most insane things in Japan they do, I heard. They break their legs on purpose in order to heal. I cannot stand that. I'm not into that. They end up punch a lot, like too hard to strengthen their knuckles. And when they try to type, they have struggle time typing. So you need fingers to type. And also you need, of course, you need strength in your hands, but yet at the same time, strength of bones of the hands, but at the same time. You don't overdo it where it could hurt yourself. That's what a lot of karate practitioners went through, where they can't type. It's good to punch with bare hands, but not too much. Another thing too, if you look at Muay Thai, they're famous for kicking the trees with their shins. Like coconut tree, or banana tree. Banana tree is better off kicking that than coconut tree. And if you watch that movie Kickboxer with Jean-Claude Van Damme, they end up kicking a coconut tree, but yet he's not strong as Tong Po, okay? But after he kicks till he tree knock it down, he really hurt after that. I don't like that scene where they do that stuff, because they end up hurting it. They end up break your stupid leg. So that movie you see, that's beware overdo it, stuff like that. Your shin's very delicate. And a bunch of time when Muay Thai do it over time, so there's boom, boom, kicking the tree with a shin. And guess what? They can't even past 30 years old. They can't even walk. They end up in a wheelchair for the rest of their life. That is a serious thing that you need to be careful of. Another thing is very negative about no pain, no gain. If you look at the boxer, a football, and cage fighter, end up repetitively punching the head too many times. There's pain there. Do you gain anything? No. Only thing you gain is your intelligence level is very low. So that I will not recommend you to take punches in head, because your head is very delicate, your brain is very delicate, that you're going to end up like Muhammad Ali. And problem with Muhammad Ali, he been overdo it. He did not retire, he did not want to retire, so he did not know when to stop. So end up get too many times they're like Joe Frazier, George Foreman, they're the toughest one out there. And Larry Holmes, last career, knocked Muhammad Ali out. Ken Norton break his jaw with a punch. That signs that you gotta retire sooner. If you don't retire soon, you overdo it. That's what really what happened to Muhammad Ali. His spiritual died. His intelligence died before physically died. So I want rest in peace Muhammad Ali, and I don't want you guys to get that type of punishment beaten in the head like Muhammad Ali, okay? And don't get me wrong, I love Muhammad Ali. That's what Bruce Lee is inspired by, Muhammad Ali. But just don't do stuff like Muhammad Ali, okay? Because Muhammad Ali, once again, rest in peace, man. And another thing too, overdo it is wrong. And there's martial arts out here, let's say they got their pulled hamstring, they got their tore ACLs, they get the really bad injuries, horrible injuries, but yet they think they're macho man by doing this stuff. Let's say practitioners pulled their hamstring, they didn't make them train hard with pull hamstring. That's literally no pain, no gain is a negative, a sign of negativity that you need to stay away from that. Just stay away from that, okay? So I'm staying away from all this stuff because I know it could destroy your body. That's why competition leads to early death. And if you look at many martial artists, they end up retired because they end up stopping what they're doing, or in wheelchairs, wherever that is, because the injuries. They think they're macho man, but yet they're idiots. They're stupid. So don't be a stupid idiot macho man like those people. This is not the way. This is not healthy for you. Because your body is very delicate. Once again, I'm telling you, over and over again, it's delicate. So if people think, oh, it's a macho man, it's a wimp way, when I say about negative, about overdo it, about no pain, no gain, then this message is not for them. The message for the people that has right direction, know their heart, know the limitation, know where they're at. So you won't end up becomes something very serious. Okay? So far as no pain, no gain, number one, stay away from negativity. Okay? As I state, stay away from that. Because that will have serious consequences of your body, or will lead to death. Stay away from that. Number two, you have to take your body seriously, because your body is like delicate. Number three, know yourself where you're at. Know yourself, your capability of without taking too many risks. You could take risk, but not too many risks where you could hurt yourself. You know it could get hurt. Let's say if I lift 200 something, that is risky for me. I will not do that if I were you guys, okay? You know something like, too hard, I will not do that. I will go at my level if I were you guys, okay? When you go at your level, stay consistent. There's another thing too, stay consistent until you get stronger. When you get stronger, you can pick it up a little bit. That will get you stronger. Number four, you must feel the muscles. It means you're doing something right. Okay, so that's literally, and also stretching too. If you feel when you stretch, you do it right. When you feel something, when you do fitness stuff or martial arts, you did something right. Because you did to your body that you will get stronger. So as being said, I'm going to be out this video right now. So have a good one.